Let's jump right into this explainer on the deadliest, yet somehow completely forgotten, maritime disaster ever.
We all know the Titanic, right? Well, that deeply romanticized tragedy actually pales compared to the Gustloff.
So why were so many people on board? It all comes back to the geopolitical collapse of January 1945. World War II was ending. Germany was totally surrounded, and the Soviet Red Army was rapidly closing in. And listen, these advancing Soviet forces, they weren't just conquering territory. They were out for absolute, brutal revenge. This sheer terror triggered unbelievable panic. Trapped civilians were so desperate that mass suicides actually broke out.
This absolute geopolitical nightmare made Operation Hannibal a sudden, unavoidable necessity. They had to evacuate millions by sea.
Picture this, 60,000 terrified refugees packed onto the Gottenhofen docks, just praying for any ship going west. To make matters even worse, these poor folks were standing in brutal -18-degree freezing temperatures. Their only real salvation was the Wilhelm Gustloff. It was an old luxury cruise ship turned massive lifeboat. It was built to hold 2,000 people, but over 10,000 desperate souls crammed aboard to escape. Inside, absolutely suffocating. Corridors and even empty swimming pools were completely packed with thousands of freezing children. But up on the bridge, a fatal clash of egos between 4 different captains totally doomed the voyage. Terrified of crashing in the dark, shallow waters, civilian Captain Peterson made a truly disastrous choice. He ordered the ship's navigation lights turned on. That literally painted a massive glowing target on them. Meanwhile, lurking just below the surface, Soviet submarine S-13 was hunting for a major career-saving kill. Captain Marinesko fired. The torpedoes were chillingly painted with revenge slogans dedicated to the Soviet people. 3 torpedoes struck critical areas, instantly plunging the massive, overcrowded ship into total chaotic darkness. The ship violently tilted, survival instinct took over, and sheer panic absolutely erupted on those frozen decks. Unlike the Titanic's drawn-out sinking, the Gustloff plunged into the icy depths in less than 50 agonizing minutes. Those freezing waters claimed over 9,000 lives. It's an absolutely unimaginable, record-breaking toll of human suffering. So why did history bury this? Well, both the Nazis and the Allies chose silence for political convenience. Today, the wreck sits in deep, heavy silence. It's a strictly restricted maritime war grave off Poland. Which leaves us with a haunting question. Can the excuse of war ever justify 5,000 dead children?